well, trying to get Panger through the last part of AR. Here's hoping. No, I'm probably streaming to nobody, but that is okay. Porta Azumana. What's it giving me an A-level thing? Eh. And now we sit and wait. Isn't that right, little carbuncle? Okay, my mic is working. Never mind. We shall see how this goes. It says 13 minutes. This might take a while. I mean, I could be looking to show up in the stream with, not with me, but I'm not home. And yes, I am rambling to myself. This will totally get cut when it gets on YouTube. Hello, dear. I love you. I see you in chat. Yeah, they recently redid all the ending segment for AR for Castor Meridianum and Praetorium and the Ultimate Weapon Trial. So Panger gets to see that all in its full glory. Ooh, can't walk up to this thing. Hello, big and ugly. Finally actually get a good look at this thing. It's always usually trying to kill me and I'm too busy paying attention to my hotbars. He's all powered up. Actually smaller than I thought it would be. Weird. Yes! We're back on carbuncles! Ain't that right, little carbuncle? Yeah, I need to redo my AI. I came up with a system on Theoran that looks really nice for a clean UI. And I've been kind of loath to get it ported over to all my alts. Oh yeah, I think this has part of the new lighting system that they've been working on. They are supposed to be doing an upgrade to the shadows sometime soon. But there's already a few places that have the new lighting system, which is great because now it will take multiple lighting sources for shadows, and they can do a lot of neat colored lighting stuff that they couldn't do before in the original engine. And it's something they're slowly phasing in between here and 7.0. Yeah. Yep. And the carbuncles themselves, it's actually a new model with a new texture. It's one of the things they've been doing is slowly going through the entire texture base and the UI and setting it up for 4K HD. And even on my system, which doesn't run 4K or HD, I can see the improvement. It's subtle, but it's nice. Yeah. At least I have Jiggle the Physics on my hat. King of Jiggly! But yeah, if you see some of the places with the new lighting system compared to how it used to be, it's almost a night and day improvement. You won't know what actually improved, but you'll just be looking around going, this looks so much nicer. And I think this guy actually got some of the improvements. I mean, his textures aren't picked up. There's a little pixelization in here. But it's so much better than it used to be. But considering that this was originally designed to run on a PS3 going to PS4, and dealing with those limitations, and also it was 10 years ago. Computers have evolved so much since then, and it's all in subtle stuff. Yes. Okay, my master volume is good. Hey, Foxfire Glow! We are setting up so I can get a nice record of Penger in the new version of the ending AAR trial with the ultimate weapon. I've been in queue for 7 minutes of 13. Yay! This is just more kind of hanging out before near stream tonight at 10. We'll see how we do. Oh, I can't walk under him. I can walk under his tail, but the rest of him, he's blocked me. I don't know how far we'll get tonight with Nier. I'm hoping we can get through the sunken ship, but I'm not holding my breath either, because that is a long fight. Should be a little easier now. Things have been dying a lot quicker. We shall see. Wait. I can enter this with a party of NPCs? No, this is wrong. Why is it saying I can enter with a party with it? I thought this was not for Manimal. No, it says it will. Goodbye, Party Finder. We're gonna do this with NPCs. Actually, do I want to do this as... Yeah, let's do this as Scummoner. I did not realize this was also... If I knew that, I would have done this ages ago. Oops.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima weapon.
Well then! Okay, you guys, let's do this. Ow! That kind of hurt. Oh man, he's mimicking them. Of course he's mimicking them. He's the ultimate weapon. Yeah, this is a radically different fight. Go, chicken nuggets! I think Highland just saved our butts. And hold Titan now to he no longer has access to Titan. Nice. edge of the screen that it was hard to tell what was going on. There goes Garuda. If people remember that at this point in the story, this thing had actually eaten all three of the major titans. Or, primals. He ate Titan too. I'm sure Uncle Craggy gave him indigestion. Wait, I spoke too soon. That's okay, you don't need to hear me talking, I'm just rambling to myself. Yeah, I was missing something from my board. Dang it. You know, guys, we've had talks about this.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
La Brea.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond
And my jiggly hat.
limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Asian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Aleg failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
La Brea, what have you done?
He's an ally who's been possessed.
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Asien.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. Of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
That's gonna leave a mark. Well, we sure liberated the hell out of this place.
Such devastation! This was not my intention.
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
We will speak later, Asien. But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
Oh, it reset the limit break. 2. Okay, guys. Time to deal with, Mr. Pontificus. Actually, that was his coordinate. Pontificus Sass Maximus. this is a different pattern set. I think I like this one better. Oh, you're going to be pulling a chi on me, aren't you? Lots of ins and outs. No, I do not want to be next to him when he pulls a tank purge. I guess I was. Oops. I thought he was going to purge our poor Storm Marauder. Yeah, there's the tank purge I was expecting. A much different fight. Oh, I don't want to be here. Trying to crash ships into us is not happy making. is in the DPS, right? Again? Oh wow, she just gave me a level 3 limit break. Thank you, Heidelin! Well, it's gonna be tight! Wow, that was a fight!
No! No! Yeah.
Come back here! I believe that was on that side. Stupid ops. Are we done here, Balesar?
The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Balesar, you're an idiot. There's a big difference between physical strength and mental strength. And I'm just strong enough to know that I don't have the mental strength. So shut up. Why am I just standing here while this thing explodes? Ow. Well, thank you, my team of duty support. I appreciate your efforts. Good job, team.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon, the ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Heidelin.
Oh, like Zodiark's much better.
Like a parasite, humanity must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true God will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
I think he just challenged me. Are you ready to do this, La Habrea Tar Pits?
It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light.
Well then. Oh, I would be hating this fight as Black Mage. I can tell it. I'm gonna guess over here is the safe spot. Oh yeah! The only one on the board. I almost feel sorry for people who are brand new to this game doing this encounter. This is not... He is not joking around. I feel like I'm barely hurting him. Holy moly. Of course he brings his minions into play. Cheater. Okay, he's creepy laughing. You know something's wrong. I'm not getting a duty failed, so, Interesting. The 6 crystals of light now have unique shapes they didn't before. Come here, Carbuncle, I need you! Now I'm starting to do some damage to him. Thank you, Hydaelyn. Stand there, go bite him in the ankles! Man, the timing on this is tight.
wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
Okay, those are the crystals I'm more used to seeing. Okay, come on. Let me slap him with my book.
What?
I think we just separated the Ascian from our friend Thancred. Yay! Emotional support science! Yay!
The light, it binds them. They are too many.
Well, we saved Thancred, but how are we gonna get out of this mess? Oh, it's Becky! Oh, you look a lot better.
And so my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light, beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit. Yet it lingereth still beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. with thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth. Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
He's still in there.
Sid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
He's going to make it, I know he is. Ida is right. We must have faith. Sid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the Scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Hydaelyn. Please light his way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou wouldst see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
Well, I hope my duty support made it out on their own.
Yes! The hero returns!
Look! Thancred is with him!
Excuse me.
Thank the 12!
Thank Hydaelyn. Welcome home.
Yeah, and this is just going to dump us straight into the ending credits. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. It is the culmination of the story, but you get no warning.
Remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Ha, mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat. Nevertheless, for now, we must savor what peace we have won, however ephemeral. Do you see, Grandfather? Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Yeah, what you're thinking of isn't actually in Heaven on High. But there is the Proto-Ultima weapon, which is part of the Dunscaith raid. And then, of course, there's the G-Warrior, which is all fun and dandy.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us from darkness.
Let their shared victory serve to remind us of our shared history. And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
No longer can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand companies be joined henceforth to strive not only for the good of mere nations, but for the good of all the realm.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea is one.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. No victory, however sweet, can wash away our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
A future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era.
The seventh astral era is come. And thus is ours a realm reborn.
Yeah, the creature you might be thinking of shares the same skeletal structure and same proportions and same animations, but actually has a completely different model. And those are actually the centaurs of Mericidia. We have yet to get to Mericidia. This will be interesting. And yeah, after this, about, I want to say at the halfway mark between AAR and the start of Heavensward is when they actually changed voice studios. So all the character voices suddenly shift. Generally for the better. There are a couple voices who stayed through. I think Admiral Merylweb Blisswithin is actually one who stayed through. I think Thancred did as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. They went from an American studio, which the voice actors were good, don't get me wrong. It's just they were hampered by their voice direction. And they switched studios to an English studio. And the English studio had a much better direction, and the voice actors just blossomed. There's only been a couple exceptions. Recently, I've not cared for the recent version of Sid's voice. I'm not sure if it's a different actor or the fact that he's aged. I mean, this game was started 10-some years ago, so there you go. The other two is that the voice for Lady Yagiri, she was murdered, and of course they've had to put a new person in her place. The other voice that we lost was the voice of Lord de Fortom, who unfortunately just died about a year ago. For good or for bad, the character himself has had no voice line since. He's still out there, but he's also kind of elderly and has kind of walked off the main stage. He isn't enjoying a well-earned retirement. Let's go ahead and skip a lot of this because we've seen a lot of this. Oh yes, the Meteor Survivors! Hi, Meteor Survivors!
What is it?
Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage! It is an abomination! A primal has awakened!
And that's your hint about the Coils of Bahamut. Woohoo. Oh, those are being fun runs. Fun in quotes. My sarcasm runs deep.
Cast Bahamul move.
One Azaz move star.
Fanza lokpai ki hats haldorn zur, ukdorn.
We next starve Chemuv, the only cause the pause right ball.
Thinking about it, the only Ascian we have not dealt with that was named in that theme is Pashtarot. Good question what he's been up to. After all, he's been kind of cut loose at this point. Well, not where Pangar is, but where Theron and Rylea are. Yay! I am actually going to call it here, and oh gee, thank you. But I'm going to actually call it here so I can set up for Nier in just under half an hour. Thank you so much, Baron and Foxfire, for joining me while I work on Pangar here and the new end of story rework. And I have to say, it's a lot more interesting and fun and challenging. It might be almost a little too challenging for newer players, but it might give them a chance to rise to the occasion too. And it's definitely not the 30-second beatdown it used to be, so that's totally a strong thumbs up. In any case, I'll call it here. I'll reset OBS, and we'll be back with Nier in about half an hour at 10 o'clock Pacific. You guys be safe.